Hello, I am Suren. Welcome to the program. Today I would like to talk about just another question. Prophecy. Here's a slightly different subject. Prophecy and prophesying. Prophecy literally means foretelling by divine inspiration. Nostradamus has once written in his famous quatrains, "In the year 1999 and 7 months, from the sky will come the great King of terror." Jesus of Nazareth said, "There will be wars and rumors of wars." Well, as we all can see, indeed, man needs to change either voluntarily or through a severe shock. Many are speaking of it. Mother Shipton said, "A fiery dragon will cross the sky 6 times before this earth shall die. At night they will think that they have seen the sun. Landmass rising, gigantic waves set to action to crush the shores of the continent of Australia." An apostle of Jesus declared, "Nation will rise against nation, and there will be food shortages." As the year 2000 approached, many people were drawn to the prophecies, many of which have been fulfilled with accuracy, and yet the heated debate continued till now about the meaning thereof in regard to what is said and written about. Many well-known prophets, including Nostradamus, Edgar Cayce, Mother Shipton, spoke of the same. Wherein 1666 and year 1000 AD seemed to be most favored by the doomsday supporters. Battle of Hastings took place in 1066 and London did burn in 1666, as Mother Shipton, the 15th century prophetess, has predicted. However, Hopi Indians predicted both world wars and warned the American government. In reality, no one took any note of it. 1999 was predicted of a gigantic meteorite likely to collide with Earth, or was it something else and perhaps only interpreted that way? Do we still need to worry about those future threats and warnings? Author Tom Kay said between 1998 and 2000 will be the years of great earth changes. Remember? Can we really expect the next few years to be a critical period of earth changes? Or are we right in it? Many scholarly thought point to the inevitable, and many now consider that it is not just the catastrophes we need to consider. It is much more than that. Edgar Cayce claimed that the Pyramid of Giza can only be over 10,000 years old. And yet the known history seems to claim them to be 3,000 years old or thereabouts, and astronomical calculations, however, show the correctness of Edgar Cayce's claim. Questions still remain open. Who built them? Was it the Atlanteans, Egyptians, or extraterrestrials? Could they show us anything about future events? Peter Le Mesurier, author of The Great Pyramid Decoded, said, "Great Pyramid, according to mine and others before me, contains the blueprint in regards to human evolution Comparisons can be made when one enters the Great Pyramid, as I did, which in parts, with deliberated measurements, show the Jesus' birth as 29 AD and his death as 33 AD, thus an explosion of great enlightenment. Shortly after climb into Great Gallery, one enters a narrow passage, signifying a time when humans have to go down to their hands and knees before entering the chamber of the king, and thus the Great Enlightenment. There are 5 more chambers above this, which may indicate where the humans are heading in their development. Ancients seem thus reaching out to humans of today to show them, even to warn them of something important. Edgar Cayce foretold of the chambers and the artifacts to be discovered under the Great Sphinx in circa 1998, which then would enlighten the mankind. Could it be that the missing capstone, for example, is lying down below the Sphinx? I cannot imagine Egyptian government is, as usual, willing to allow researchers to continue with their work, perhaps even worried about further discoveries revealing the actual truth of things. Let's consider a number of issues today. 1. On around 7th of September 1998, child abuse and child hard labor in fishing industry under most awful circumstances were considered in Indonesia, and their bosses still desirous to continue this way. One wonders if anything changed after so many years passing now. 2. Chile had some German settlers once, and apparently they are no longer allowed in since the World War II days. But some prominent people were searched for when completely hidden away, escaping persecution for abusing male children. Apparently, also a hospital is well known where no patient would come out alive, as according to gossip, some German men of science conduct experiments therein on human organs. 3. Jerusalem's Orthodox Jews are said to become modernists, leaving all the traditions and attire. One young woman was saying that when she no longer wore her woven thick hair cover used by many very religiously traditional Jews, one rabbi rushed behind her and cut her long black hair with a pair of large scissors and called her a slut. These are certainly strange times, changing times. So, here are a few questions about prophecy and prophesying. We will continue with this subject in a different time slot. As I said last time, I don't want to crowd your minds in this short space. Thank you for watching, and we will certainly meet again. In the meantime, smile and be happy. We will continue with my dreams of life. Life of dreams. Thank you.